that therapeutic. She take that don't call back, so she won't think I need it. Baby. He's my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back then?
Pami, 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 pami. Bila-bila otak mau bergerak.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Let's go lah.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a rocket. This is it. Opening day. The regular season. Now that the new season is tipped off, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and Jones is checked in for New Orleans.
Habis lah, aku dah masuk.
It's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .157 left in the first quarter. Now Vucevic, he's got 5 inside. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
And that one's good. MP.
And with that one, it ends in an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
McCollum against MP. And the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. And Jones pulls it down.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Murray looking around. Steps back and fires. Here's Messi, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New Orleans?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. On the wing, MP. Defended by Jones. Now here's Herter. Just 3 to shoot. He's looking for MP and finds him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. New Orleans in the lead. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Smith. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting reasonably well, 45%. Herter against Williamson. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it. Checked in for Williamson. MP's checked in for the Bulls. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. 8 points for him. Pass to Messi. Now here's Olynyk to the middle. Here's Murray. Beyond the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game,
Ja.
competing against the KD
One
Steph
game.
Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Good on both. Richard, for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David
Hello,
Aldridge.
Mo.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. For 3, Murray. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, White. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And stolen by MP. Here's Vucevic. Pelicans with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from the corner and all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 10.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we finish 1 half of basketball. New Orleans on top, up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at court shot drama. All right, let's begin on the shot.
Tak boleh buat trik-trik ah.
And thank you for joining us as with
Their
Yep.
offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social. Thanks for spending halftime.
And as we get into this third,
48 eh.
for the Bulls, Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's MP. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the point guard. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
Murray against White. Murray left side. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's White. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wide open look here for Murray, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
In the corner, Collins with it. MP with it. Smith with a screen on Olynyk. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to...
Yep.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Jose Alvarado is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Olynyk. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson in the post. He's defended by Herter. The Bulls leading by 6. Down low. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Pass to Olynyk. Collins with some nice D. The Bulls shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. To the paint. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Smith. Collins with it. He's defended by Alvarado. Collins passes to MP. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans trail by 8. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Zion Williamson.
It's such a force moving around the paint. And Zion goes where he wants to.
And the Bulls will go. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfort.
Nâng lại rồi.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet. Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you...
Tough debut for MP.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts. Whatever it... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful. Which reminds me,
Nampak ada echo budak Isyun.
Good job, MP. I see.
Yep. Susah ke apa? Boleh juling ya Hasha mata. Sekali bagus. Ayah warm up dah. Lain berapa star? Dua je Coba ya. Mana ni? Kau pepek Semua 2 star. Shit. What is this? Lima star apa? Apa cerita Syah? Lompat pun tak tahu. Satu star je. Last. Macam mana aku nak tahu next apa Syah? $500 sikit darah Yahudi. Kobe White intimate great NBA.
These cheese heads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
There he is. With Kim.
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live in it.
You are not allowed to play or simulate game until the racist.
I'm just hoping to get through this game as quickly as possible.
Looking good, my guy.
Menang lah.
Head forward, 6'11", number 34.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Hi, everyone. And at this early point, Clark, teams still figuring things out.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's certainly an advantage if you've got...
Making a switch here. Portis has checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in for Giddey. And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism, but you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
On the court for the Bulls, They've got Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
MP against Lillard. Oh, stolen by Lillard. 17-foot shot on the way. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers.
Dosunmu for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Lopez. Kuzma, right side. Trent on the wing. Takes the 3. That one no good. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been impressive. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance. And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Bulls, Smith out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Herder in at the 3. Pass to Collins. To the inside. MP inside. Porter's there. Just 5 on the clock. Smith passes to MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
The Bucks leading by 9. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And it's good. 2 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Outside Giddey. On the wing, MP. MP. Hard to affect his shot.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result. And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. And that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Green. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Herder. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey, Brian, as we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's...
Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Smith finds MP. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 11. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Lopez with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Rollins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Yes, sir!
Hey,
put Lillard in the dunk contest with that one.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's MP. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. 4 on the clock. That one rolls around and rims out. Milwaukee leading by 13. From the high post, it's Kuzma with the miss. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Pass to Buzelis. Now MP. Turnaround Jay. Rebounded by Kuzma. Trent outside. They double him with MP. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Back to Kuzma. Here's Rollins to the right side. And here's Lopez from the arc. Buzelis grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
They get it back. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Trent outside. Pass to Rollins. Misses in close. And so it's Milwaukee in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to